So hi guys, cook dinner with me. As you can see, I've got the chicken Kievs out ready for dinner and I'm going to put them in the oven now. As you can see, there's me putting them in the oven. Now, I did record the first clip, but it recorded without any sound. And as you can see, I'm now putting the pasta in the pot so it can get ready to cook. Obviously, I've waited for it to boil, and it's boiled now, so the pasta's going in. And I'm just showing you what's going in. Obviously, the pasta and the sauce and cheese later. So as you can see now, I'm putting the pasta in the water. Both packs. And I will put the lid on afterward. I'm looking for some salt to put in there because obviously when you watch the cooking shows, they say to put salt in the water. Because obviously pasta doesn't have any taste. So I'm putting some salt in the water. Obviously all the salt will be drained away afterwards, won't it? So there's me putting the salt in. As you can see, I did put quite a lot of salt in. So I put the lid on and let that come back up to the boil to cook. And I then stood and waited for a little bit. Until I'd paused it when the pasta had been strained. And as you can see, I'm now grating the cheese ready to put in the sauce later. And also I added a little bit of grated mature cheddar cheese as well. And then a little bit later I'll put the sauce in the pasta, and then I'll put a little bit of milk in the pan with the pasta and the sauce, because the sauce was quite thick, so it made it a bit less thick. And then as you can see there, I've grated the parmesan. Oh, sorry, at this stage the water is still in there. We're cutting in a minute, I think, to strain it. Yeah. So I'm just adding the grated cheese ready to add the parmesan and the cheddar to the sauce. Now, obviously, this is the new clip, and you can see me adding the sauce to the pasta. I've just shown you what the sauce is. Both sauce packets went into the pasta with a little bit of milk after, and then the cheese. As you can see, I'm trying to get every bit of sauce out of the packet to maximise how saucy the sauce is. And then after this is when after I've made sure I get all the sauce out the packets, a little bit of milk goes in with the cheese. Now obviously, as I said, the first clip recorded without any sound, so that's why I'm doing the voiceover. I got sound with the second clip, but that's why I'm doing a voiceover for the whole video. But yeah, you can see me mixing the sauce round into the pasta to make sure it all gets coated. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pasta. Then I'm going to add a little bit of milk, just to thin it out a little bit. And then I'll add the cheese and stir it all together. And then I will show, and then there's me adding the milk and stirring it in. Just making sure it's all stirred through and all coated. And then here's me adding the parmesan and the cheddar. I don't know why I was trying to add it little pinches at a time. That's weird of me. Obviously, if you're lactose intolerant, you wouldn't have wanted to eat this pasta. There's a lot of milk and cheese in it. As you can see, I'm just stirring all the cheese through, making sure it's all evenly combined with the pasta and sauce. And then, as you can see, I'm concentrating to make sure everything gets covered. And I put this spoon down and show the camera what it looks like. I'll go back to stirring it a little bit. And then, obviously that's me probably over stirring it, but I like to make sure each bit of pasta's coated. And then this is where I'll end this video to go and do the dish up dinner with me. So that's the end of this video. To the next